And so the journey begins, and we'd like you to meet Gus. And then of course someone couldn't wait to have a play with a disabled lift. Who knew a lift could be so much fun? First job is to remove all 33 seats.
Yes. This one.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about.
And just like that, we were removing the last seat from the bus. Some of them had been easier than others, but we were finally there. So first day on the bus done, and we have literally removed all of the seats, taken all of these tracks off the bottom of the seats because apparently you can sell those and get some money back. Yeah, so that is basically it for today, and we're packing up. Seats will be taken to scrapyard. Happy day. So we are back working on Gus today. Yesterday we were able to get rid of all the seats, which has given us an idea, an indication of how much space we've got to work with. But today we are going to be spending probably most of the day trying to get these tracks up off the floor. We've seen from other people's builds that this proves to be quite a difficult task because a lot of the bolts have rusted, and we've got quite a few bolts to get up. What have you done?
Use this hex bolt extracting kit. Started off with a smaller hole, just got up to, I think this drill bit is 4.5 mil, and then yeah, it's like an anti-reverse thread,
Right.
so it's worked. I wasn't having much hope on it, but it has actually worked, so stoked.
Well done, babe.
Yeah, chuffed.
While Travis was getting on removing the bolts from the floor, Leah and I decided to start ripping down some carpet so we could see what else needed to be removed from the bus. And then I wasn't very popular. How's the floor going, babe?
Buy a bus, she says. It'll be fun, she says. The adventures, she says. Drill. This has been my life for the last few days.
Come on, crack on.
I think that's going to start going, Natty. Yeah, here it goes. Yeah.
Woohoo! My enthusiasm got up and left a long time ago.
That is one full rail. One length of full rail out. It's taken 2 days.
Superb.
Small wins.
Victory! Then we had a visitor. My dad came to help. It was his dream to convert a bus when he was younger, but it never happened. So it felt really special to have him be a part of our bus build. Having the two most important men in my life working on the bus build together just warmed my heart. I couldn't have been happier. And finally, we had the last unwin track come up. How does that feel?
Really, really good. Broken
Oh,
man,
God.
broken man. Well done, Natty.
We've done it. Thank you.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
We're now going to take the bulkhead out so we can get the remainder of the roof, the rail out at the top.
After removing the bulkhead, we decided it would be best to remove the ceiling before we took up the floor.
Ready?
Go on.
It's not going to get through that motherfucker, is it?
I have to cut it.
We then went on to remove the metal airflow system at the top of the sides of the bus. This proved quite difficult.
Today we've been getting the air ventilation ducts, the aerial ones off. We're 3/4 of the way through and we're finding a really, really good, well, we think it's a really good way of doing it. So we've just been using the multi-tool, low down, just cutting that in nicely. Probably better with maybe an angle grinder, but we're just doing it a little bit slowly. And then I'm going on top of that and just bending these down. And what that then does is expose this seal, and I'm then breaking the seal along. And by the time I get to there and I'll finish, we're then pulling and rocking that section out, which we'll show you a video in a little bit. But this just exposes that seal. Thanks.
So today we've managed to get all of the metal airflow casing that the air conditioning units are in off. It's literally taken us all day, but pleased to say it's done.
I'm not sure if you can see, let me try and zoom in, but there's some real baby calves, look, literally a few days old. Gus is stored on a farm, and we are so lucky every time we go, we're seeing new baby calves being born every day. Look at that little one there, he's so cute. Last job we need to do before we start taking the floor up is get the insulation out from the sides of the bus. So that's our first YouTube video done. We hope you liked it. If there's any questions or any comments, then pop them below and we'll get back to you. And yeah, we'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.